When turning off the lights in the room and lying down in bed, coming all the way over the window to the top of my pillow, illuminating me tenderly with its silvery warmth. A large full moon that rose only for me. A cozy light felt even when quietly closing the eyes, following the tender frequency delivered by the moonlight. The grain of my shoulders, once so stiff with tension all day long, softly melts away inside the white blanket. The anxiety that urged myself on, saying I must do well, the heavy burdens of the heart that had no answers, within the silent embrace offered by the moonlight, they pause for a moment to become a harmless comma. The full moon caught on the pillow, a cozy breast mercy embracing an empty night. Between the swaying blue darkness, within the deepening tranquility, entrust your night. Through the clear resonance of the music box, beyond the low padding of the pad, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am falling into a deep sleep. The full moon caught on the pillow, a cozy breath's mercy embracing an empty night. Between the swaying blue darkness, within the deepening tranquility, entrust your night. Through the clear resonance of the music box, beyond the low padding of the pad, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am falling into a deep sleep, a pure blank that finally arrived as all the waves came to a halt. My own universe being filled with the most comfortable breath. What a serene conclusion. It is just like your breath. Turning off the weary lights, a purple frequency softly diffusing across the space, pouring down above my closed eyes. A pale lavender-colored dreamlike reassurance when entrusting my body while taking a deep breath in. Inside the transparent waves lazily swimming through the room, the heavy obsessions that chased after me all day long quietly drift distantly away beyond the faint scent. The anxiety that urged myself on saying I must do well, the fatigue of the mind spent rushing to match others' speed. Within the stillness, wrapped in this dreamlike orbit, they softly melt away, turning into a harmless blame. Lavender-colored dream frequency, a cozy breast mercy, embracing an empty night. Between the swaying blue mist within the deepening tranquility and trust your night. Through the clear resonance of the bell beyond the low padding of the pet, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am falling into a deep sleep. Lavender-colored dream frequency, a cozy breast mercy, embracing an empty night. Between the swaying blue mist within the deepening tranquility and trust your night. Through the clear resonance of the bell beyond the low padding of the path, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am falling into a deep sleep, a complete rest that finally arrived as all the waves came to a halt. The most ideal tempo that the clock in my heart has found. What a serene conclusion it is, just like your breath. The warmth filled to the brim of a transparent glass cup, a single green leaf lazily swimming inside it, and trusting its body quietly without any rush. Following the diffusing scent, the grain of my heart clarifies softly. Watching the white breath rising up gently like steam, a tender time focusing entirely on myself alone. The countless words and noises that cluttered outside the window quietly drift distantly away beyond the stillness inside the teacup. The impatient mind that ran relentlessly to find answers, the weight this gentle compliance offered by this warm temperature. They pause for a moment to become a harmless comma. A single herb leaf swimming inside the teacup. A peaceful day's mercy filling an empty heart. Between the swaying, transparent sunlight, within the deepening tranquility. And trust your breath through the analog resonance of the piano, beyond the serene padding of the guitar. The coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment I am staying within the warmth. A single herb leaf swimming inside the teacup. A peaceful day's mercy filling an empty heart. Between the swaying, transparent sunlight, within the deepening tranquility. And trust your breath through the analog resonance of the piano, beyond the serene padding of the guitar. The coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment I am staying within the warmth. The inner blank that I finally face after taking a single sip. My own universe being filled with the most comfortable breath. What a serene conclusion it is, just like your smile. The flashy lights turning off one by one. The loneliness left behind where everyone has departed. When drawing the curtain on this day spent running fiercely. The time of a fully intact me that I finally faced. Sitting in front of the mirror, putting down the heavy mask. Try sitting down, using the red-stained sunset light as your illumination. When taking a deep breath out that was trapped deep inside the chest. The serene sanctuary behind the stage that approaches. The anxiety of losing myself to the sound of others' applause. The fatigue of the mind that tried hard to smile to me. Expectations upon the blank space, wrapped in this peaceful shade. They softly melt away, turning into a harmless mist. Catching my breath behind the sunset stage. A tender night's mercy, embracing an empty heart. Between the swaying blue mist, within the deepening tranquility. And trust your breath through the analog resonance of the guitar, beyond the serene padding of the cello. The coziest and most harmless consolation am staying within the quietness. A tender night's mercy, embracing an empty heart between the swaying blue mist, within the deepening tranquility. And trust your breath through the analog resonance of the guitar, beyond the serene padding of the cello, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am staying within the quietness, a pure rest that finally arrived as all the noises came to a halt. My own orbit being filled with the most comfortable breath. What a serene conclusion it is, just like your breath. Turning off all the noisy signals of the world, when lying down at the serene center of the green garden, drawing invisible lines above the air, the leisurely wing beat of a butterfly rising up so lazily. A harmless wave finally heard when closing the eyes, following the frequency created by that soft swaying. The grain of my heart, once pulled so taut with tension all day long, softly releases within the embrace of the earth. The anxiety that urged me on, saying I must do well, the impatient mind that wandered to find tomorrow's answer, within this tender silence offered by the quiet wing beat. They catch their breath for a moment to become a harmless pedal. The frequency made by a lazy butterfly's wing beat, a cozy night's mercy, embracing an empty soul between the swaying transparent mists, within the deepening tranquility. And trust your night through the clear resonance of the clockish spiel, beyond the low padding of the pad, the coziest and most harmless consolation within the quietness. A pure blank that finally arrived as all the clamor came to a halt. A cozy universe being filled subtly with my own breath. What a serene conclusion it is, just like your breath. Closing the front door and putting down the heavy burdens, the world's gravity that weighed me down all day long. In the space where even the ticking of the clock grows distant, slowly close your eyes as you lie down on the bed. Starting from the fingertips when everything softly grows lighter, inside the transparent waves filling the room completely. A night floating quietly while entrusting my body. Any worry loses its power right here. The gazes of others that poured out without rest, the speed of time that chased after me, urging me on, standing still quietly within this cozy orbit. They softly melt away, turning into a harmless blank. Zero gravity in my room, a tender night's mercy embracing an empty soul between the swaying blueness within the deepening tranquility. And trust your breath through the dreamlike resonance of the piano, beyond the low padding of the bass, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am staying within the universe. Zero gravity in my room, a tender night's mercy embracing an empty soul between the swaying fullness within the deepening tranquility. And trust your breath through the dreamlike resonance of the piano, beyond the low padding of the bass, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am staying within the universe, where gravity has disappeared, finally a free self. My own orbit being filled with the most comfortable breath. What a serene conclusion it is, just like your breath. When the sunset light lies long across the window, a silhouette quietly stretching out over the floor, following the silhouette of the furniture climbing up the wall. The speed of my heart that was rushing so busily softly reduces. A time when all the steps of the world slow down. matching the tender stride of the elongated shadow. The complex questions that filled my head completely serenely scatter away into the spreading amber sunset. The obsession that urged me on, saying I must do well. The fatigue of the mind spent, rushing to match others' speed within this heavy embrace offered by the tilting sunlight. They pause for a moment to become a harmless comma. In the late afternoon, the slow in stride of the shadow, a peaceful day's mercy embracing a weary soul. Between the sway and transparent streaks of light, within the deepening tranquility, entrust your breath. Through the dreamlike resonance of the piano, beyond the low padding of the bass, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment I am melting into the quietness. Within the deepening tranquility, entrust your breath. Through the dreamlike resonance of the piano, beyond the low padding of the bass, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment I am melting into the quietness. A pure blank that finally arrived. As the sunlight grows dim, my own universe being filled with the most comfortable breath. What a warm conclusion it is, just like your smile. Notifications that flashed relentlessly above the screen, the countless words of the world that rushed to chase after me, when silencing them all quietly with the tip of a finger. A serene world of my own approaches inside airplane mode. A dawn faced after disconnecting from all connections inside this cozy stillness filling the room completely. The noises outside the dark window drift distantly away, and the night filled entirely with just me begins. The impatience been sweating to match others' stride. The regrets at the day's end, I felt lonely for not fully completing everything upon this blank space. Wrapped in the secure isolation, they softly melt away, turning into a harmless trace of the night. Silent dawn in airplane mode, a tender night's mercy, embracing an empty soul. Between the swaying blue mists, within the deepening tranquility, and trust your night. Through the analog resonance of the guitar, beyond the serene padding of harmless consolation offered from myself to me. In this moment, I am staying within the quietness. Silent on an airplane mode, a tender night's mercy, embracing an empty soul between the swaying blue mists, within the deepening tranquility and trust your night. Through the analog resonance of the guitar, beyond the serene padding of the piano, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered from myself to me. In this moment, I am staying within the quietness, where all signals have stopped. Finally a free mind, my own orbit, being filled with the most comfortable breath. What a serene conclusion it is, just like your breath. When returning from a weary day and opening the room door, the tender hospitality offered by a well-arranged space, taking off the socks and taking that very first step, the pleasant coolness of the wooden floor, touching bare toes. A time when the temperature of overheated thoughts gradually drops, following the solid texture resembling the grain of the earth. The heavy obligations that filled my head completely scatter away into the wind blowing past the open window. The impatience spent sweating to match other stride, the fatigue of the day that felt heavy for not fully completing everything within this refreshing and solid embrace. They pause for a moment to become a harmless comma. The coolness of the wooden floor, touching bare toes, a peaceful day's mercy, awakening an empty soul. Between the swaying transparent streaks of light, within the deepening tranquility and trust your breath through the analog resonance of the piano, beyond the low padding of the bass, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am staying within peace. The coolness of the wooden floor, touching bare toes, a peaceful day's mercy, awakening an empty soul. Between the swaying transparent streaks of light, within the deepening tranquility and trust your breath through the analog resonance of the piano, beyond the low padding of the bass, the coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am staying within peace. The pure stillness finally vanishes as the road's piano melody grows distant and faint, leaving only the subtle sound of the breeze to fade out serenely. The pure stillness finally recovered as all the clamor cools down. My own universe being filled with the most comfortable breath. What a refreshing conclusion it is, just like your smile. The daytime sceneries that were weary for being too vivid. The after images of flashy lights and sharp gazes when dimming the room's lights at the end of a tired day. The borders of the world gradually grow blunt. This time that is more tender because everything is blurred, as if a warm lo-fi filter has been placed over it. Memories that were once on edge settle down roundly, and I quietly focus only on my own breath. The looks that pestered me saying I must do well, the fatigue of the mind that sweated to be flawlessly perfect upon the blank space wrapped in this low resolution stillness. They softly scatter away, turning into harmless petals. Low resolution of the vivid world, the cozy night's mercy embracing an empty heart between the swaying transparent mists within the deepening tranquility. And trust your breath through the muffled resonance of the piano, beyond the low padding of the bass. The coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am staying within the quietness. Resolution of the vivid world, the cozy night's mercy embracing an empty heart between the swaying transparent mists within the deepening tranquility. And trust your breath through the muffled resonance of the piano, beyond the low padding of the bass. The coziest and most harmless consolation offered by time. In this moment, I am staying within the quietness. A pure blank that finally arrived as all obsessions came to a halt. A cozy universe being filled at my own analog pace. What a serene conclusion it is. Just like your